Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Have and to Roll. I'm Daft Prodigy, joined, as always, by my beautiful husband, Rain Zero. You're listening to Session 85, Trial of the Totem, Part 1. It's the last chance for the Cover of Night to win over the skeptical members of the Sklar-quah. This one's for all the marbles. All the big stone pillars. Yeah. This session features sound effects from Syrinscape and music from Michael Ghelfi Audio. Details are in the description. And now, let's see if our intrepid heroes will stand tall or crack under the pressure on Curse of the Crimson Throne.
Hello, beautiful wife.
Hello, beautiful husband.
And welcome back
to Curse of the Crimson Throne.
Curse of the Crimson Throne.
Very exciting.
Curse of the Crimson Throne was filmed before a live studio audience.
They're just a very quiet studio audience.
So, what happened last time on Curse of the Crimson Throne?
Last time on Curse of the Crimson Throne, we had an interesting conversation with a spirit that Thousand Bones was able to bring up for us while Damien was convalescing from being dead. I suppose that happened last episode too. Damien got brought back to life, and we discovered that his that his soul has been
it's promised to a devil.
Yes, promised to a devil.
Yes.
From a contract that his mom signed when she was 8. That she signed under threat of her family being killed and or driven out of the city by Abigail Throne.
Importantly, also that she was part of House Arvanshi.
Yes, she, in fact, is
Iliosa's great aunt.
Yes.
Yes.
Meaning that Damien has a claim to the throne and to the holdings of House Arvanshi.
Yes,
which
she was apparently the oldest child of Nicolaus Arvanshi, who was the patriarch of the Arvanshi family at the time. This would be 4639.
Yes, Damien was mortified to learn this, but he didn't remember much else when he awoke.
Yes.
He when he was out of his body, the devil did in fact convince him to sign a contract to determine who currently had claim to Queen Iliosa's soul and to eliminate them.
Yes.
And that if he did this, his mother would be freed. And he would he also be freed from the broken contract?
I believe the term of the contract was that you would be allowed to answer the call of resurrection.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Otherwise he stays there forever.
And your mother would be free.
Yes. And both of those things need to happen. So, Damien woke up, remembered that his mother was a member of House Arvanshi, and that he needs to find out who has Queen Iliosa's soul, but not why. We then talked to Thousand Bones, and we had a conversation with a spirit who died during a Rise of the Rune Lords campaign.
Yes, one of the fun things being that you guys are dealing with a similar geographic area to Rise of the Rune Lords. And so we had Will Smith of Third Action come on to play the spirit of his character, who I think is unconscious around now. Well, but in this canon, we just say that he died.
And we learned from that, Rune Lords are dangerous business, but also that, from the information we got, we sort of figured out that Queen Iliosa has been doing blood sacrifices of the people in Korvosa, potentially to charge up some ancient Rune Lord magic, potentially even a rune well, which would be very, very bad. We didn't learn a whole lot about what rune wells do, except that they are ridiculously powerful, and Iliosa getting her hands on a functioning one would be disastrous. So with that in mind, we were like, wow, we really need to learn how to destroy this artifact of Kazavon's. And so we're going to go and talk to the Sklar-quah and hopefully get to talk to their sun shaman and learn what Koja Eyes of Flame did to put a piece of Kazavon into an artifact in the first place.
Anyway, so you got there, and to cut things short a little bit because I want to get into it.
Yes.
You talk to them. Eventually, the Sun Shaman said that, okay, I'll tell you, but you have to pass the trial of the totem.
Yes.
Which we've learned now. The trial of the totem entails taking 500-pound totems that are rounded on the bottom up onto a mesa called Bolt Rock, and for one day holding them on the lower level of Bolt Rock, and then taking them up to the next level the next day and holding them upright for a second day. And on the third day, if your totem is still standing and still intact, he will share his information with you.
Mm-hmm. And so, the Sun Shaman took us to Bolt Rock before the sun rose.
So, we open with the light peeking out over the eastern mountains.
Trinia takes out a flute.
Oh gosh, yeah, Trinia's got to carry a totem up too, doesn't she? She's like, what if I just don't? Like, are you guys good? Like, are you fine?
If you want to stay down here, you can.
But you guys are going to be up for 3 whole days. I guess I'll go up.
Thank you, Trinia. I was going to miss you so much.
Oh.
Now we can get through this together.
Damien gags. Right. But yeah, there are several totems, each inscribed with various sigils, which you guys would know are sacred to the Shawanti, but I don't believe any of you know what they say.
Can I make some sort of
make
knowledge?
a linguistics check.
Linguistics check. I will have
Yes.
Damien and Ophelia make linguistics checks because they
Yes.
both speak Shawanti.
Yeah.
Damien got a 24, and Ophelia does not have very good linguistics. Let's see if she can help. Ophelia does not help.
Okay. So, because you guys, I believe you're the only ones that speak Shawanti, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Looking at the sigils, they seem to be actually like arcane sigils, just in a style that you don't usually see. Like one of them seems to be talking about light. There's also sigils that are related to various historical figures, none of whom you actually know, but it's talking basically there's runes on there that say give the bearer this kind of strength, give them this kind of constitution, blah 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 blah, let them do all these things. And however, if you detect magic, the only thing that you find is that they are slightly enchanted, basically with light.
Okay.
Like the
So
idea being,
they shed light.
Yeah, the idea being that, you know, they have all these things more as like encouragements, not as enchantments.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That you can't just pick one up and then you magically become like Hercules.
Yes.
However, I do have a spell that lets me do that.
Okay. And so, as about 20 minutes of sunrise have gone by, you have 40 minutes to get your totems up to the first layer.
Okay.
So, what are you doing?
So Unia would like to... So, before we bring the totems up, I would like to have Unia cast Find Traps and Lenore cast See Invisibility, and for the two of them to just sort of go up the rock. These are 5 feet squares, right?
Yes, 5 foot squares.
Go up the rock, look for traps, look for animal burrows, things like that, just on the off chance that somebody came out in the middle of the night and, you know, dropped caltrops or something like that.
Right, give me your perception.
Okay, so I believe Find Traps gives Unia a bonus like a rogue's trap finding ability to finding traps.
Wait, what?
Find Traps. It is a 2nd level spell.
Find traps, yes.
Yes. You gain intuitive insight into the workings of traps. You gain an insight bonus equal to half your caster level, maximum plus 10. So they get a plus 6 bonus on perception checks made to find traps while the spell is in effect. You receive a check to notice traps within 10 feet of you, even if you are not actively searching for them. Note that find traps grants no ability to disable the traps that you may find.
Nice.
All right. Okay. Ophelia should go up too to disable traps if necessary. So we'll have the 3 of them roll perception checks.
Okay.
So Lenore got Lenore got a natural 1 for a total of 15.
Okay.
Unia, is this still dim light?
Probably about now it's starting to get to be like
normal light.
Normal light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unia. Also didn't roll great, but they have a plus 6 bonus right now, so that's a 21 for Unia.
Okay.
And
not noticed any traps.
Ophelia. Ophelia got a 25.
Roll Trinia. She got a 21. So what's their total?
Ophelia got a 25 with 2 helps. So 29.
With a 29, you don't notice any traps. At each level, there are little divots in the ground, roughly shaped like the base of a totem.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it would have been explained that you need to keep them in these divots.
Yes. How deep are the divots?
Not very deep, like a couple inches.
Okay.
Just big enough that, it gives it some sort of anchor point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
I'm not so much that it would hold it upright on its own.
So I do have stone shape prepared for today, so I might make those deeper if it's too hard.
Okay.
I imagine that would be frowned upon. It might be seen as kind of cheap.
Maybe.
Okay, so nothing of concern upon a cursory examination. So Unia is going to cast Communal Ant Hall. And I checked, Communal Ant Hall triples your carrying capacity. So for any character, I think that will enable all of us, including Trinia, who has a strength of 10, to carry a totem. It does not actually. I think that, so strength of 10, your new carrying capacity
300
is...
pounds.
Yeah.
Heavy load, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So they would be able to, so 2 people could carry, a totem, and then Lenore, who has a strength of, 24, Lenore could actually carry 2 totems.
Yeah, just walk with them.
Yeah.
They're not even at your maximum load.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's wild.
I think we will have Ophelia and Damien carry 1 totem, Trinia and Unia carry 1 totem, Lenore carry 2 totems, and then Lenore will come back down and bring up the last totem.
Yeah, easy enough. I think you do all that in probably about 3 minutes and scout the area for, I don't know, 5.
Yeah.
And so we're at about 30 minutes. And then Lenore just walks up over the course of about a minute, puts 2 totems up. Who's attending to the totems that Lenore has put down?
Right.
Because
we need to attend to totems.
Yes.
That's right. Okay. I think that we will. Lenore's brought up 2 totems. Ophelia and Damien have brought up 1 totem. So can Ophelia and Damien attend to 3 totems?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, the spaces are actually kind of spaced out.
Okay. I think that we're going to. Can we just sort of gently lay a totem down, and not put it in its?
You are supposed to put it up.
Okay.
And keep it standing up.
Okay. Well, then Lenore is going to Lenore's going to put down 1 totem. Mm-hmm. Damien and Ophelia will watch 2 totems, the totem they brought up and the 1 totem Lenore put down.
Technically, you have an hour to get them standing up.
Yeah.
So, or rather, I think at this point you have 25 minutes to get them standing up.
I mean, Lenore can also carry 2 totems at once, so she can just put down 1 totem. Damien and Ophelia can each attend 1 totem because there will be 2 totems up. Lenore can take 1 down. Ophelia and Unia can get theirs up. Lenore can put hers down. And then
give
Lenore
me a
goes
little
and gets...
flavor. We're going all mechanics here.
Yes, sorry. I'm doing like the we can't have the goat and the cabbage on the same side of the river.
All right. So give me a little flavor.
So what's it like carrying these totems?
So with your ant haul up, Lenore, it's super easy. The only difficulty is balancing them because they are 10 feet long, and about 2 feet in diameter.
So she's sort of giving them each like a one-armed bear hug sort of situation, and then just like walking very slowly.
I would say that you can. Like wrap your arms around them a bit, since you can like noodle arm.
Yeah, if you want me to spend rounds of rage to like noodle arm my arms around them, I can do that.
Yeah, I think it'd be like 3 rounds of rage.
Sure.
Yeah.
So Lenore, so Damien is looking at, are you going to be able to carry both of those? And Lenore just goes, and her arms stretch, and she just wraps her arms around both, and Damien's like, okay then. as
little columns of ants climb up your legs and like are under your feet. And,
it tickles.
And like forming like a little chain similar to like a lifting harness, but made of ants.
That's cute.
And now, Lenore, you're carrying 2.
Yes.
So give me a dexterity check just to like keep them balanced.
Okay.
The strength is not an issue for you at this point.
Yes.
But but if you're carrying 2, that's really awkward.
Lenore's gonna cast Cat's Grace on herself.
Okay.
So that's 2. Level 2 spells today. Cat's Grace plus 2. Okay, so Lenore has a dex of 18 now.
What do you got?
9. Can Trinia cast something on me?
No. Saving. What does she have? She does everything.
Gallant Inspiration.
Gallant Inspiration. Yes. She does, I believe, have Gallant Inspiration. You start to list as you're holding them, like
because my center of gravity is just too high. Lenore's center of gravity is around like her head right now, and she takes a step forward and she just keeps going.
All right, you are gonna get 2d4.
Yes.
All right. So you start to list off to one side, basically as you're taking the turn, and not only that, but it is a long way down from here. I think it's like 30 feet down, and you start to sort of lose balance going that way.
Oh shit!
And then you just hear Trinia just go, oh no, we don't want that, and you feel almost like a light breeze push you back.
Oh fuck.
And yeah,
thanks. Fuck.
Yeah. And she gives you a +4 on your check.
Oh, thank you, Trinia.
All right, and what are you doing? You're laying them down.
Yeah, I suppose if we can lay them down, sure. She won't do the carry one down, carry 2 back up. She'll just gently lay 1 down. She'll put 2 up.
Okay. Let me. These are the little divots where you can put your.
Oh wow, those are tiny.
Yep.
Okay.
They're very small.
Itty bitty. Okay. Well, let's try to put them together. We have two little divots right next to each other. Let's put them right there, and then Damien and Ophelia will keep an eye on them.
And so I think between Trinia and Unia, they can easily carry 1. Okay. And so they carry 1 up.
I never thought I'd be carrying a totem with a worshiper of Eridan. How about carrying a totem with a friend? I don't think we're at that point in our relationship yet. Here, actually.
Oh, sorry. Was that Trinia talking?
Yeah, no, it's just.
Sorry, it's just the Ophelia voice.
Yeah, no, I don't know what a Trinia voice is.
I'll do Trinia.
Okay, let's put these sort of all close to each other so that we can help each other, keep an eye on our totems. So we've got here. Let's put the casters in the middle, and Lenore can be out. And Lenore and Ophelia can be sort of on the front guard in case somebody comes up bolt rock to fuck around.
Nice. All right, so about 40 minutes have passed since sunrise. What are you putting them up now, or?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, give me, everybody who's putting up a totem, give me a strength check.
All right.
I'll roll for Trinia.
Okay. Do I get a bonus to strength checks because of ant haul?
No.
Okay.
That's just for carrying.
Okay. That's fine. I do have some hero points that I can use.
It does not affect your creature's actual strength in any way.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we'll roll for Lenore first. Lenore got oh my god. Lenore got a 24.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cat's Grace is down now.
I'll roll for Trinia.
Unia got an 18. Let me know if somebody hasn't made a check and I'll re-roll. So Lenore got a 24. Unia got an 18.
Okay.
We're rolling for
Trinia got a 16.
Okay, Ophelia's rolling.
I'll roll for Damien.
Ophelia got a 15.
And Damien gets a natural 1.
Okay, we're re-rolling Damien's.
What's the re-roll thing?
You re-roll strength-based checks. Strength-based checks.
Oh, so you're spending a...
Yeah, I'm spending a hero point.
Spending a hero point. Let me mark it down.
I think Damien has a penalty to checks right now because he's energy drained. Yeah, Damien got an 8 on the second one. He's struggling. We're gonna spend another hero point. Damien got an 11. How is that? Is that enough?
Yes. You start to list off to the side, and then you manage to get it. However, one thing I will note: as you stand here beneath the big sky, Ophelia, you feel invigorated. While you are here, you gain a +2 on strength checks and a +4 to grapple or break objects.
Oh,
Hopefully don't do that one.
Yeah, I'm giving Ophelia the little strong marker. Oh, that's so good. Okay. +2. Okay, great.
+4 on grapple.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So Ophelia and Lenore are on the 2 northernmost totems. Unia is on the totem that is directly south of Ophelia's totem. Damien is on the totem that is south of that. And Trinia is on the totem that is south and 1 square east of Damien.
What? There are 5 totems up there.
Like when it starts getting noticeably hot out, Unia is going to cast Endure Elements Communal.
Okay. How long does that last?
It lasts 2 hours per level, I think. But I can Pearl of Power it and cast it again. 1 hour increments among the creatures touched. Oh, it lasts for 24 hours total. And so that would be 4 hours for each of us, and like
1 extra hour.
One extra hour for
4 people.
4 people.
So maybe everybody but Lenore?
Yeah. So, and then if necessary, Unia can tag their Pearl of Power and cast it again.
Gotcha. Okay. So, with your totems in place and the sun climbing into the sky, you feel that you have them pretty stable at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And you look around. There is no one in sight. You can actually see Flameford from here. It was about a 20-minute walk, so it's within visual distance of you. Since you're now at this high outlook, you can see a little plume of smoke coming up from the campfire.
Aww.
And you can see little figures in the distance, all lining the hill of Flameford, seeming to look in your direction.
Aww.
The totems are made of clay. They are textured. And they look like they have like little circles on the side, bands radiating out of raised clay around the sides. Give you like a little bit of grip on them. So it's not just all smooth, and like the tops are kind of textured. Look kind of like molded with clay, as if there were like rope wrapped around the top. And you're just the 5 of you up here with your totems. It's starting to get kind of hot, but luckily Endure Elements is up. And so you guys are more or less fine.
Hey, Ophelia. What? I spy with my little eye something in the area that starts with... Don't say T. I wasn't gonna say T. I was gonna say T. Fuck. R. Oh my god. Rock. Yeah.
Ooh. And Trinia sort of like sort of with her hands on one of the totems was just like, ooh, I've got one.
What is it?
I spy with my little eye something that starts with M.
Mountain?
Yeah, it's mountains.
Oh my god. I'm really good at this. Everyone.
And then a few hours elapse. It's in you're standing here underneath the hot sun, but feeling just fine because your Endure element's up.
Hey, did everyone know I'm immune to fatigue now? It's pretty hype. I don't get tired after raging anymore. That's nice.
That's going to be really useful for this, I think.
Yes, it does mean that Lenore would not become fatigued due to effects of the weather. Oh, that's actually more nice. Wow.
So, what do you think the deal with the guy is? Like,
Trojan?
Yeah, do you think he's like mad? I mean, yeah, obviously he's mad. Do you think he's gonna like come fuck with us or something?
I mean, I'm kind of running on the assumption that he's going to. He might, like, he's sort of been at every turn underestimating us, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's like expecting us to just fail today, and if we manage to survive the night, then he's gonna be like, oh fuck, I have to make sure they don't get it tomorrow or something like that. But I'm ready if he decides he wants to fuck with us today. Mostly I have several wall spells that should keep him from being able to get to the totems without getting hurt.
Oh wait, what did you get on your last trick check?
11?
Oh shit, that actually wasn't a pass.
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
I thought it was DC 10. I'm gonna mark down a gallant inspiration from Trinia.
Okay.
Just because I was wrong and said that passed.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop down a little marker. Just as a reminder.
This is really hard. I know everybody else is probably fine, but I'm still really feeling the effects of being dead.
Yeah, Trinia just sort of like looks at you again, sort of like feeling kind of awkward, holding up her totem. Like, are you good?
Like I've never been particularly strong, and like this is hard. Do we have like a wand of bull strength or something in there?
Lenore sort of like has one hand on her totem and is rummaging through the bag with her other hand. Yeah, we have a couple of potions of bull strength if you want them, but they're probably only going to last like a minute though. So maybe if it gets like really shitty up here for some reason, like that thunderstorm you want to know about happens. Ooh. Unia goes, actually, they sort of smack their head a little bit. That reminds me, I should cast Read Weather. And Unia is going to cast Read Weather.
Do you need a free hand in order to do that?
It does have a focus component, so I think so.
Is there a somatic component?
Yes, there's a somatic component.
That would be the... Yeah.
Yeah, so yes.
Okay. Is anybody else, like, helping to stabilize Unia's totem while they do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Lenore will take a step over and
put a hand on the top.
Put a hand on the totem.
Your noodle arm reaches up 10 feet into the air, and you have one hand on both your totem and Ophelia's totem.
And Unia's totem.
And Unia's totem.
Yes, I can spend 10 rounds of rage for that.
Okay.
Oop.
Wait, what? Why are you spending 10 rounds of rage?
It takes a minute to cast.
Why don't you just cast long arm?
Oh. I could do that, yeah. Let's do that.
You're gonna be out of rage if you keep spending rage.
Yeah. Lenore will cast long arm on herself.
Okay.
Oop.
And that lasts for 12 minutes.
Yes.
12 minutes, right?
Yes.
Right. And
Sonora's like, hold on, I'll get it.
all right. And so, Unia, how does the casting of Read Weather go?
So given the description and that it's a divination spell, I think Unia takes these sticks that she picked up at some point. They focus on learning what the weather is going to be like. They say, Eridan, give me the knowledge of the future. And they drop the marked sticks on the ground.
Right. The sticks begin to fall to the ground and then swirl and levitate in the air for a moment. And it's almost like a green field of energy emanates from between the sticks. And then as you look at it, the green field behind Unia changes into what looks like a map of the Cinderlands.
Oh.
And you see
Smooth jazz begins to play.
you see a curved line with let me look at a map of the
Here's your local on the 8s.
Yep, your local on the 8s. We have a warm front coming up off the Varisian Gulf that's meeting with a cold front coming down from the Kodor Mountains, and that's gonna in probably about 24 hours that's gonna collide, and we might have some showers, but they're probably gonna get dumped now. However, usually doesn't happen. Usually these kind of storm fronts hit either the Storval Plateau itself, or the Stony Mountains to the west, or the Iron Peaks a little bit closer to the west. And basically, the rain just dumps itself on the windward side, and that's why the coast is all verdant and nice, and up here everything's bad.
Clear with a chance of showers tomorrow.
Yes, chance of showers, but probably a low percentage, like maybe 30-40%.
It looks like the weather should be good, barring any magical interference. Ah, shit, maybe that's what he's doing. He's got somebody casting control weather on it or something. Fuck.
Damien, not even you can anticipate every single thing somebody's going to be doing.
I know, but it helps to be prepared because I'm not actually good at doing anything.
Yeah, and so a few hours go by. Give me another round of checks.
All right. Checks.
I'll roll for Ophelia.
All right.
Or sorry, I'll roll for Ophelia and Trinia.
All right, here comes Lenore. Lenore gets a 15. Because her strength modifier is ridiculous. Unia got an 18.
Trinia also got an 18.
Nice. And Damien got a 7, so we're going to re-roll that. Oh, my precious. Oh, looks like Ophelia needs a...
Ophelia rolls a 1.
We got to re-roll that too.
All right, so you're spending
I'm spending a hero point for Ophelia and a hero point for Damien.
As after about 6 hours have passed, your arms are getting a little bit tired, and your totems start to list.
God damn it, Damien. I'm spending another hero point. I can't roll above a 10 for him. I'm rolling great for everybody else. God fucking damn it.
What did you get?
I got a natural 1.
So how many hero points have you spent?
I've spent 3.
Incredible.
Here comes another one. A 17.
You start to feel it tipping, but before it really gets off axis too much, there's like a little surge of energy you feel coming from the deck.
Damien is thinking about the uprising card, rising up versus a powerful force of overwhelming strength.
Yes.
Come on, we have to hold firm. Hold the line.
Yes. And let me see. And you do manage to get it on the last one. However, Ophelia is also tipping with a natural 1.
Ophelia thinks of the big sky, feels the surge of energy from fate itself, and we will re-roll that. That is, with the +2 bonus, a 17.
With that, your totems sort of settle in. All seems quite normal.
If anyone's having difficulty, I can cast Stone Shape and make your divots more pronounced.
As you've been standing here for a while, you're in a nice elevated position. Begins when we get past midday and sun starts to sink back down again. Now, I believe Endure Elements wears off about now.
Yes.
Yes.
Unia will tag their Pearl of Power and cast it again.
Okay. And so that's for another 5 hours for everybody?
Yep.
And then...
4 hours for Lenore.
Yes, 4 hours for Lenore. All right. And... Yep, time goes by. Let's see. After about 10 hours have passed, Endure Elements fades, and you are now just standing here beneath the hot sun. It's about, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. The sun is listing toward the Wyvern Mountains. I need fortitude saves.
Oh, okay.
For the first hour that you guys are just underneath the sun without Endure Elements.
Okay, Unia does have 2 castings of regular Endure Elements, so on 2 separate people. So I think they're going to ask who needs the most help under the hot sun. Damien has fire resistance 10, so I think he's okay, even though his fort saves are not great. So I think we'll probably give that to Ophelia and I think to Trinia. Mm-hmm. They'll both get Endure Elements today.
Gotcha.
For a lot of time now.
So, those of you who do not have Endure Elements and do not have fire resistance, if you have fire resistance, you don't even have to roll.
Okay. So, Unia and Lenore.
All right, give me fortitude saves.
Okay, fortitude save. Unia.
It is quite hot.
Unia got a 20.
Mm-hmm.
And Lenore got a 26.
It's actually kind of interesting because you guys are in October now, but the Cinderlands are still just hot as shit.
Hey, are you okay? I remember you were cooking alive in your armor the other day. I'm fine. I have I'm wearing a lighter gambeson now. I believe it is helping.
The armor is chafing though.
It is chafing just a bit.
Very uncomfortable.
Especially when I get sweaty. Oh, okay.
Right. So, both of you are fine for the first hour. So 5 o'clock, give me another fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
DC has gone up by 1.
Mm-hmm. Unia has gotten a 26, and Lenore has gotten a 27. They both got 13s on die.
You're both fine as the sun starts to get a little bit lower in the western sky. However, you are both getting really sweaty. Your clothes are sticking to your skin. In particular, Unia, it's basically soup under your armor. And
this is extremely unpleasant.
Yes. By about 6 p.m., as the sun is getting toward sunset, actually, I do need you guys to roll another set of strength checks.
Okay. Oh, also for the food and water situation, Unia cast Create Food and Water this morning.
So you have plenty of food.
Yeah, and we've been drinking water. And okay, strength checks for everyone. Yes. Let's just roll Damien's first. Mm-hmm. Maybe I've been spending all of the good rolls by rolling other people's checks first. Maybe that's how that's been going. So
maybe.
Fuck!
What did you get?
I got a 3.
All right, you spending a hero point?
Yes.
Oh,
I think Damien's totem might fall over here the second day.
I think it will. If you run out of hero points, yeah. Worth harrowing. All right, so I got 5 marked down, right?
Yeah.
You have 2.
6. I'm spending my last hero point. Fuck this.
Okay. Damien. It's all up to skill from here, too.
Can other people help Damien?
If it starts to list If you fail this one, then people can help on the check.
On the recovery?
Yes.
Okay.
As is, it hasn't started to tip yet, so I don't think anybody would be able to react.
I got an 18.
Amazing.
God.
Oh, shit.
Damien feels the force of fate that has been guiding him so far drifts away on the wind.
Trinia's fine.
Like, all I need to get is above a 10.
It's a 12.
12 is a 13 or higher on the die, and for Damien, and I have not.
13 or higher is a pretty big ask, actually.
It's like a 40%.
Yeah. But for you, it's more like a...
Yeah, for me, it's more like a 10%. Fuck you. Ophelia, with her +2, is going to need a reroll.
Okay. If Lenore takes 10, what does Lenore get?
Lenore gets a 17 on
okay.
take 10.
Lenore, you can just take 10. If you can beat a 10 by taking, or if you can beat a 12 by taking 10, then you can just take 10.
Ophelia got a natural 20. Unia, unfortunately, if they take 10, gets an 11, so they have to roll.
Okay, you must roll.
They haven't used any hero points yet, and they got a 13.
Okay.
So they're fine.
All right.
Luckily, Unia and Lenore are standing right next to Damien, and can help.
Nice.
I think around it's been about I think Ophelia, if this matters, has about 4 hours of Finn's defeat left.
Okay. I don't think it actually does.
Okay. Just a bookkeeping thing.
Yep. Okay. So another few hours pass, the sun sets.
Damien casts Keep Watch.
And just refresh my memory. What does Keep Watch do?
Keep Watch lets you and a number of people equal to half your level. So Damien and potentially 6 other people, which means him and everyone else here and Majenko. This spell enables the subjects to stand watch or keep vigil throughout the night without any ill effects. The subjects suffer no fatigue and gain all the usual benefits of a full night's rest. The subjects gain hit points as though from resting. Wizards may prepare their spells as though they had slept for 8 hours, and so on. Effects that rely on actual sleep or dreaming are ineffective, blah, 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 blah. Any vigorous activity, including fighting, immediately ends the effect, and the affected creatures must either have the spell cast on them again or sleep for the remaining hours to avoid fatigue and gain the benefits of a full night's rest.
Okay. You cast Keep Watch, and all of you are standing there in the dark. As the sun sets, again, the sky is awash with color as the sun shines through the dust in the air.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Illuminating all the like little wispy clouds that are starting to push in from the west. And as night falls, totems emanate like a faint glow, each a different color.
Oh, pretty.
You've got one that's blue, one that's green, yellow, orange, and red.
Pretty.
And in the faint light and with your dark vision, Trinia can't see in the dark, can she?
No.
Okay. So Trinia just like pops light up, and so she can like see. I think does she have dancing lights?
She has regular old light.
Yep. So she just casts light. She reaches into her pocket, pulls out a coin, casts light on like a little copper piece, and like throws it, and then she takes another copper piece and throws it until basically you start to see like little candle lights around the edges of these little lit up copper pieces, and
it's cute.
She'll throw one and then it'll fade, and she'll throw one and it'll fade. It's like throwing glow sticks.
Yeah.
As it gets later into the night, you guys having like a evening meal? Yeah,
we're sort of all standing and holding our totems and eating the I think Unia's create food and water. It makes sort of like bland but edible food. I think it's probably like, it appears to be biscuits and gravy, but it doesn't taste like much. And so, Lenore's tearing off pieces of biscuit and dunking them in gravy and eating, and like, I'm just imagining that this tastes good. Damien is casting prestidigitation, and like keeping one hand on his totem and like trying to make it taste better as he's eating it. Ophelia's just drinking gravy.
As you're eating, you see a little bit of motion at the edge of the mesa.
What's going on?
Some sort of creature pokes its head up, like looking at you.
Who's there?
And basically what you see is a large reptilian creature, probably about 8 feet long. It sort of like pokes its head up, and you see like 2 little horns like poking up over the edge, and then behind the horns 2 bulbous eyes that like are looking at you in the dark.
Damien, is that thing friendly?
You see like a giant reptilian creature sort of like clamber up over the edge, and it's sort of like looking at you.
Is it hungry, or does it want to eat our food, or does it want to eat us? I'm gonna have Damien make a knowledge nature check.
Sure.
Damien goes, and Unia uses one of their memory domain recall abilities, taps Damien on the shoulder.
What is your good?
I got a 2 on die.
What is that?
For a 17.
Yeah, you know what this is.
Okay.
You can if you want. But
I want to do it better.
Okay, sure. It's a giant. You know it is it's a thing called a horned spire stalker. Which is very similar to a giant gecko with horns.
Unia taps Damien on the shoulder. I know you can do this.
Oh, thanks. Wow.
Natural 20 this time. So that's a with the +6 insight bonus. That's a 41.
I'm sorry. It's not actually. Sorry. It's a giant lizard, but it's only medium size.
Oh,
so it's not like huge.
Okay, it's big for a lizard.
It's big for a lizard. It is 8 feet from nose to tail, though. So I was right.
Yes, yes. It is big, but it is not large.
Yes.
Large gecko, the size of a medium gecko. So with a 41, what do I know about this thing?
Oh fuck! You know everything. Do you want the character sheet? So a horned spire stalker is a variant of lizard, very similar to what you might find in the lowlands, which is a giant gecko. Mm-hmm. The only difference is they have much more rigid scales, mm-hmm. And like pattern of horns around their eyelids and down onto their nose.
Okay.
And they're sort of similar to like a bearded devil, but medium creature sized.
Okay.
And they are CR1. This first one pokes its head up over, and you see like briefly like the eyes of 2 more protrude over the edge, and
create food and water gives enough food and water to sustain 3 humans or 1 horse per level for 24 hours.
So you have tons of food.
So I think we can probably like start tossing them biscuits.
And they also just to give you a little bit more information, they have an ability called Expert Climber, which allows them to climb like any surface as if they were under the effects of spider climb.
That's amazing.
And yeah, they have like so giant geckos have like, the big like bulbous mm-hmm. toes, but these ones have like little claws. And
so Damien looks around at everybody else.
They're not dangerous. Well, not to us. They probably are hungry, though. We have a lot of food. We could probably give them some.
Lenore's like, oh, animal friends, fuck yeah, and starts like tossing biscuits.
Great. And they sort of at first one of them just sort of like looks at it, sort of puts its head up, just like staring at the food on the ground, and then
It's okay.
after about a minute or so, it just darts its head forward and grabs the food and.
Oh my god, is it tasty? Do you like it? Do you like it? Is it good?
It just looks at you and just goes.
What does that mean? Sense motive.
It'd be, did you have, animal handling?
Lenore does in fact have animal
It'd
handling.
be animal handling.
I will roll animal handling. Handle this animal, Lenore. Oh, she did not roll great. 14.
Yeah, so you've given it food, and it's sort of, minding the food, and, it seems that you're placating it enough.
All right. Trinia, do you have anything for animals, like stead music to soothe the savage beast or something?
Most of my stuff is like jokes.
Oh.
I have a monologue about, Kate and Kalianite, going into what they think is a bar, and it turns out to be a Callistrian brothel. Do you think they would? No, they probably don't care about
Maybe they'll just
that.
like the sound of your voice. You have a nice lilt.
She's like, hi there, little guy, big guy. Again, about 8 feet from head to toe. Please don't push our things. And they've got these mouths that they don't have like big teeth or anything.
Mm-hmm. They just got big mouths,
yeah.
little teeth.
And after a bit, after they've eaten like a little bit of the food that you guys have tossed to them, they clamber down the side again.
Bye-bye.
And I need you guys make more strength checks. So as we get to about 24 hours, the wee hours of the morning,
All right.
you start to see the sky in the east starting to brighten.
Okay. I'll have Lenore roll first. Lenore, you don't need to roll a 16 on die. You don't even need to roll at all. Why did I roll for you?
Incredible.
We'll have Damien roll next. And Damien rolled a 7 for a total of 6, meaning that
Damien,
bad things happen now.
Damien, your totem starts to list.
Fuck!
Now, Trinia can Gallant Inspiration, if you want.
Does Gallant Inspiration do enough to bring a 6 up
That's
to
a
a
good
12?
question. It's 2d4, so...
Oh.
2d4.
All right.
So Trinia, seeing your totem start to list, shoots, lift with your legs! And when she says that, that's enough to basically keep
Oh my god!
yourself stable.
What does she roll?
6.
Oh my god, that's just enough!
Exactly what you
That's
need.
exactly enough. Thank you, Trinia. Trinia, I'm so glad you're here.
Me too. Oh god.
Unia is going to roll. Unia got a natural 1, so Unia is going to use their first hero point all book to re-roll that. And Unia gets a 17. Time for Ophelia, who's currently experiencing a +2 bonus. Gets a 13 exactly. All right, you need a 12. She gets a 13.
Oh, Trinia also does very badly. Her totem starts to list.
Oh, I would like to spend a hero point for Trinia. Her first hero point, all book.
Oh, boy.
She has 8, so now she has 7. Reroll
Okay.
that son of a bitch.
I will reroll.
Hey!
Natural 20! And I find this very interesting because you guys are able to prep spells that are appropriate. This is a lot easier than if you guys didn't have the appropriate spells.
This is one of the things that I was hoping would be good about having most of my party members be able to cast spells.
Now, nobody gets fatigued for staying up all night because of Keep Watch,
Yep.
right? You've all had food. Mm-hmm. You've been... Your arms are probably getting tired, though.
Yeah.
Just from being in this position for so long.
Yeah. Take some non-lethal damage.
No, or you just arms are tired.
Okay. Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Yep.
Uni is spaghetti.
Uni is spaghetti. I think Lenore is spaghetti.
Lenore's spaghetti.
Yes, because of
Yes, because of the arms.
Yes. Arm spaghetti.
Arm spaghetti.
Anyway. As the sun is rising and you guys are all here with your totems, you see at the foot of the mesa, suddenly still in the shadow of the rising sun, 4 lights spring into existence as these figures ignite with fire.
Oh.
In the shape of horses. And then they begin to approach.
Uh-oh.
And as they get closer, they begin to ascend. And you can see, basically, 4 Shawanti, led by Krojan. Eats what he kills. Who ride up the rock. They ride up the rock and then basically come to line up with Krojan about 20 feet away from, or about 15 feet from Ophelia, and about 20 feet from Lenore, and his riders just line up, sort of encircling the ledge that wraps around Bolt Rock coming up to here, and you just see these horses. They're dressed in the grass armor that you saw from the previous day, or 2 days ago, actually, now. And just the grass is just burning, but the horses seem kind of okay with it. And the fire licks at Krojan's body, and he hops down from his horse and just takes a step forward. So, I kind of lost my temper a little bit. You guys, you guys are still here.
Yup.
So, think you're gonna go the whole way?
Yup.
You're holding up better than most people.
Thank you.
And he sort of holds his Earthbreaker in one hand, sort of gives a little twirl of it.
Lenore's gonna move to sort of stand in front of her totem relative to Krojan's position.
And everybody's totems are still up.
Yep.
So he sort of looks at all of you.
Damien's sweating profusely.
He looks at Damien, he looks at Trinia, he looks at Ophelia, and then he sort of locks eyes with Lenore. I didn't think you guys had it in you. Well, you, probably. And he's looking at Lenore. But them, I thought they'd have collapsed by now.
It seems you have kind of a habit of underestimating us.
You're right. I do. And the flames on the horses start to fade. You get the idea. The fire is only meant to last for a brief period of time. And as the fire fades, he actually lets the head of his hammer fall to the ground.
Oh.
And he holds out a hand. I'm sorry.
Lenore will step forward. She's still within reach of her totem, but now she's within reach of Krojan as well.
Yes.
And she will hold out her hand to shake his.
Apology accepted.
You guys are... I don't know, it's different dealing with Corvosans who actually, give a shit.
Yeah, we've run into that ourselves.
Yeah, and, I was mad. I took a ride just to clear my head. But, you guys are impressive. And I still wish that you hadn't brought the people that are following you, but what the Sun Shaman said is right. It's just evidence that you're people who actually stand up for things. Otherwise, nobody would care that you're here.
Lenore goes from having sort of a wary expression on her face to smiling widely. That's real nice of you to say. I'm glad to see you've turned around.
Anyway, when this is done, there'll probably be like a party. And he just goes, usually they have like a party when it's someone from another quah or something like that. It's to welcome them into the tribe. For you guys, it'll probably just be to celebrate you not dying up here.
Yeah.
Do you want to like, I thought I might show you how to be a burn rider, maybe?
Oh, that sounds super cool. Is that the thing with like the horses?
Yeah, with the horses.
That sounds yes.
Okay. Cool. We'll hang out.
Yeah. We've got some totems to carry up to the other rock before the hour after sunrise is done, so
Great. I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Hey, thanks. I know it can be hard, especially when you got so much pressure on you to admit that you're wrong. So,
yeah.
Good on you.
And he like motions for the others to ride back down. They let out a few like battle cries and then like rear their horses around and start going down the mesa. The sun crests the mountains, and the first light of day hits Bolt Rock. And now it is time to move your rocks.
Trinia, I'm not doing that.
As Krojan leaves, everybody seems, relatively relieved. Damien is skeptical. So I've had Damien roll a sense motive check. He got a grand total of 16. Does anything seem off about Krojan?
Did he leave caltrops behind him as he left?
Seems like he just wants to make things fine.
He wants to apologize.
Make things better, sorry.
Yeah, I think it's as simple as that, Damien. He realized we're cool.
You've got the first light of dawn has gotten up to you. You need to get those pillars up to the top level of Bolt Rock.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna cast Ant Hall,
Yes.
and lay our totems down.
Okay.
And then carry them up, much like we did yesterday. But first, as the totems are laying down, I would like to, as I did yesterday, have Lenore cast See Invisibility, Unia cast Find Traps, and Ophelia go with to scout out the area at the top of Bolt Rock, just to make sure that everything is okay. So we'll have the three of them roll perception checks.
Okay.
Lenore has... Oh, fuck. Lenore got a 33.
33.
Unia.
This is on perception to see if there's anything up or in the immediate area?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unia got a... perception. A 21. With their bonus. And Ophelia got... Oh, wow. Ophelia got a 24. So everybody rolled above 20. Lenore rolled above 30.
Nice.
What do I get with a 37?
A 37. You can smell colors.
Oh my god.
So, the sun is rising. You can hear birds starting to sing their little songs. Off in the distance, you can see many animals that seem to be like coming out of their little dens.
Aww.
You can see fire still burning in Flameford, just as it was yesterday. Mm-hmm. Notably, the fire went down a little bit during the night, but it was stayed burning, and you could always see this little pinpoint of light in the distance. Mm-hmm. And you do see 4 riders riding off to the east toward Flameford. Mm-hmm. Other than that, though, you don't see anything like immediately threatened.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good to know.
Okay.
Yes.
I prepped all the same spells as I did yesterday. So.
Nice. Okay.
While, so Unia will also have cast Create Food and Water today. Gives food and water. I believe Create Food and Water takes a little bit of time. Yes, it takes 10 minutes to cast. So they're going to be doing that while some other folks carry up their totems. So Unia will cast Communal Ant Hall. And then, they will sit down and start casting Create Food and Water. They're actually going to go up to the second part of the mesa and cast Create Food and Water up there. And Lenore is going to grab a totem, and Ophelia and Damien are going to grab a totem together, and we're going to take up 2 totems.
Okay.
Lenore's not going to try to carry 2 totems up because it doesn't really seem worth it.
And is Lenore carrying 2?
Lenore's just carrying 1 right now.
Then you don't need to do anything. And then you're doing... You guys are aiding each other with carrying the others? Okay.
Yes.
With 2 of you carrying with Ant Hall, I don't think it's any issue for you to get them up. But when you get them up, who's minding the totem?
First
time you're up.
Can Unia mind a totem while they're casting Create Food and Water?
Does it have somatic components?
It does.
Okay.
So no.
I mean, no. You can do it. Just you have to keep one hand on the totem.
Okay.
So just make a strength check.
Okay.
Say like a -1, just because you don't have one of your hands on it.
We'll have Unia and Ophelia watch these 2, and Lenore will go back down with Damien.
You should make it a -2 because you only have one hand on it.
That was a 17 on die.
Okay,
so
you're
18.
Fine.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we'll have
Unia keeps their totem righted while the others go back to get other totems.
And I will have Ophelia hold up the second totem.
Okay.
We'll roll for her.
Or are you just leaving them laying down and then putting them up on the second hour?
Oh, if necessary, I can also have Damien Dimension Door a number of people.
Yes.
I can have Damien Dimension Door Lenore with 2 totems or something like that.
Wait, can you get their whole carry weight?
Yeah, up to their maximum load.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
So you Dimension Door 2 of the totems, then.
Yeah, just Dimension Door 2 of the totems.
Just Lenore giving me a dexterity check.
All right.
Because you've just been Dimension Doored while carrying totems.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay, then you're good.
Oh, Ophelia also got a natural 20 on her strength check.
Nice. Wow, you guys are doing great.
Knock on wood.
So, as the sun rises, you guys take your time. I think at one point, I guess, while Unia is prepping spells, Lenore... actually, Unia gets to prep spells quite quickly. I think it takes like 15 minutes.
Yes.
Right? Oh,
yes.
Yeah. So Unia preps spells while Lenore is holding their totem in one hand and Lenore's totem in the other.
Yes.
Just basically have one hand on the top of each.
Yes.
And then Damien, you take an hour to prep your spells, right?
Yes.
So I guess let me circle the divots that you're putting them in. Okay, so you've got a lot of options for places to put totems.
Okay.
Let me move you guys up.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, so there's a bunch of them clustered together down at the south. I think I will have 3 people down at the south minding 2 squares that contain 3 totems total. Just alt drag so they can sit in the divots.
Now, I will say, I don't think this is going to matter for Lenore, but if Lenore is minding 2 totems, you're going to take a -2 for each totem, because you have 1 totem in each hand, and the DC is going to go up by 2. So cumulative -4 on your roll.
Okay.
Just give me 1 for the hour that you're supporting them while Damien is prepping spells.
Yes. When I take 10, I'm still above 12.
Oh. You're fine.
I'm actually at a 13. Or sorry, I'm at a 15 with the increased DC of 14.
Nice.
So I'm fine.
Okay. Then you're fine. Yep, hour goes by, Damien has prepped in spells. And you do all the stuff that you said. cast ant hall, etc., etc.
Yeah.
You get it all up there.
And we will have...
Sun rises.
We're going to have Lenore stand in the middle here because she's within 5-foot reach of most of them and a 10-foot reach of all of them. Trinia, Lenore, and Unia minding the 3 totems to the south, and Ophelia and Damien minding the 2 totems to the north.
Right. And so the sun climbs into the sky. It's a beautiful sunny day. There's some clouds that you can see starting to sweep in from the west, but they're pretty wispy things. If you imagine that if you could see further, you might be able to see if there's rain, but as is, you just see clouds over the Wyvern Mountains. And, so a few hours go by. You guys eat your magically created food.
More biscuits and gravy.
You can make anything, though, can't you?
Unia is not particularly imaginative.
I eat the same thing every day.
They are a creature of habit. You could at least put eggs in here, though. God.
Anyway, God, keep this going. But yeah, it seems having cast keep watch on yourselves, you're not tired from your day. Having created food, you're not hungry. Having endure elements up, you're not too hot.
So it occurs to me that because Unia has 2 uses of regular old endure elements prepped, they could cast those on people that last 24 hours, and then they could use communal endure elements to give the 4 remaining people 6 hours.
Nice.
And then 6 hours again with a Pearl of Power. So we're going to do that. For the regular endure elements, we're going to give those to Ophelia and Damien, who have the worst fortitude saves, I think, except for Trinia. But you roll for Trinia, and you have much better rolls than I do.
Sure I do.
And then Unia will cast endure elements for.
Wait, what does that mean?
You have better rolls for her?
Yeah.
That she has a better chance of passing her fortitude save.
Interesting.
And then Unia will cast endure elements on. I suppose they would have to walk around while they're doing this, so Lenore would be minding their totem.
Okay.
I can have Lenore 5-foot step up and do that. And so Unia will then cast communal endure elements on themselves and Lenore and Trinia.
What do you say to beseech, to invoke this blessing on everyone?
Eridan, it is so hot here.
It's hot as balls.
I don't like it. Please help us all to survive in this harsh wasteland.
Nice. And yeah.
And they just go boop 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 boop. They stand in the midst of everyone where Lenore was previously standing, and they just boop everyone. And then they go back to their totem.
A few hours pass. Getting up to about the 6-hour mark. Give me your... Technically, this is the 30-hour mark.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Sure. All right. Well,
strength checks all around.
Okay, let's have Damien roll first, because that's the one that's the big concern. Get the suspense.
Let's do Lenore first. Lenore first.
Lenore doesn't need to roll.
Okay, Lenore takes 10 and holds her totem up.
And it's fine.
Unia
will roll.
What do you got, Unia?
They've got an 18.
You have your totem nice and stable.
We'll roll for Ophelia.
Live like a rock.
Is Ophelia still getting a +2? Or was that just yesterday?
That's the whole time.
Awesome.
The whole trial.
Ophelia got a 2 on die, so we're going to spend a hero point and re-roll that.
Oh boy. Let me mark it down.
And then Ophelia got a 1 on die, so we're going to spend another hero point.
and re-roll that.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck you.
I get to use all my hero points.
Look,
This is very nice.
This is really where I would be using it. Ophelia got a 17. Ophelia got a 17.
How many of Ophelia's hero points do you use?
I've used 4 of 7.
Now, Trinia needs to roll again.
Oh, all right.
As hers... She rolls, she spends one of her hero points and re-rolls a 3 total that she got.
Trinia thinks of the forge, strength through adversity, trial by fire.
Mm-hmm. Damien.
Here we go. Here we go, Damien.
Let's see what we got, Damien.
Come on, Damien. Damien rolled a 13.
Oh!
For a total of 12.
12 exact!
Damien,
beautiful.
It starts wobbling, and Damien throws out his tail to balance himself and splays his legs to like try to lower his center of gravity and just hold it stable, and he grips it, and his flame aura starts to activate, and it starts to heat up the clay a little bit, but he holds it. He holds the totem.
Nice.
Is that steam? Maybe.
He's got steam coming out his ears. Face flushes like a more red. He's basically hot pink right now. But you guys have your totems up, and you've kept them stable now for about 30 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's another hot day out. Sky seems to remain pretty clear. You see these wispy clouds trailing off of the peaks of the Wyvern Mountains to the west. Imagine it probably means that there's rain on the other side.
We should name our totems. We've been holding on to them for so long, we don't even know their names. Lenore, are you okay? Have you been drinking enough water? Yeah, I'm just bored as fuck, okay? Do they have any distinguishing features? You said that they were different colors?
Yeah. I don't have a way of tracking which is which, but, you know.
Everybody name theirs. I'm naming mine Joe. Joe the Totem.
Okay, I'm gonna name mine... Seamount?
That's a cooler name than mine. I'm gonna think of another one. Everybody keep going around. Damien, what's the name of yours?
Really fucking heavy.
Okay. We're getting some honesty. We're getting some honesty from Damien. I appreciate it. Unia, what is the name of your totem? Do I really have to name it? Yeah, name it.
Sorry, Raina's renaming the totems now.
Are you gonna name it Eridan? No, that would be sacrilegious. How about Stony McStoneface? Sure. Stony McStoneface. Now, let me hold on to my totem!
Okay.
Trinia, what's the name of yours?
Oh my gosh, I wasn't ready for this.
What does it say to you? What is the vibe you get from it?
It looks like a penis.
So...
It's a dick.
It's a dick.
No, it can't just be dick. It has to be like an amazing dick.
Rod of Wonder?
Rod of Wonder.
You know what? I'm naming mine Pilts, because Pilts was a dick.
Like if you're walking around like that, like, you can kind of...
So the totems have names now.
What is Ophelia's totem?
Seamount.
Do I have their positions correct so far?
We have Seamount, really fucking heavy, Pilts, Stony McStoneface, and Wonder.
Great. Okay. And you all stand there with your now named totems.
At some point, Unia will, as the 6-hour mark hits of the daytime heat, Unia will tap their Pearl of Power and cast Communal Endure Elements again. Lenore will hold on to Lenore will hold on to Stony McStoneface as Unia goes over and touches her and Trinia.
30.
Rain is rolling things and saying, wow.
No, I just rolled the same number twice.
18 manticores come.
Yep. Some time goes by, and around noon, the clear sky begins to grow cloudy. You notice there are circling clouds. Like above you. Specifically, it seems there are clouds in about a 2-mile radius centered at Flameford.
Oh no.
And suddenly you hear distant thunder.
Damien looks up.
The clouds ripple with electricity.
Making a spellcraft check. That's a 28. Just to confirm that this does indeed appear to be control weather. Oh, I got a 28 just to confirm.
Yes, it does seem to be similar to control weather. With your view of Flameford from where you are, you just see very distantly, like what looks like wide arcs of bright energy, like radiant energy, that seem to be almost like evaporating up and then forming this cloud. And as they condense in the air, you see clouds just like rolling out from the center and spreading over the area. The sky grows dark.
Unia, we might need you to cast resist energy communal here.
And rain begins to fall.
No, rain!
Light it first, and then picking up quickly, thunder rumbles through the sky.
Unia is going to cast resist energy communal electricity.
Nice.
So this will last. Well, it doesn't last for very long. Resist energy communal will last for 20 minutes for most people and 30 minutes for 2 people. It will give us resist energy 30.
Okay.
So Uni will ask, who doesn't have electricity resistance? And everybody... Except Damien and Lenore, actually.
Oh, Lenore.
Raises their hands. And so Unia will give some extra time on resist energy communal to Ophelia and Trinia.
Nice.
So it'll last 20 minutes for everyone, and then it will last 10 additional minutes for Trinia and Ophelia.
Okay.
We'll sort of cast this when the lightning seems to be crescendoing.
All right. So the rain starts beating down on you. Light it first, and then eventually it's like the sky opens up on you, and there's just rain just pelting you. You guys, like, it's nothing that you guys can't handle. However, then after about 30 minutes, you don't cast it yet. So now you start to see the lightning crackling above. And you
It's
cast
like,
communal endure elements. And
Resist energy.
what do you like, high numbers or low numbers?
Oh, I like low numbers.
Low numbers? You like low numbers?
I mean,
So if I were to roll low, that would be a good thing for you.
yes.
Okay. Well, I have bad news. Ophelia. A bolt of lightning comes ripping down from the sky and strikes your totem. Give me a reflex save.
All right. Reflex save. Oh, God. Unia should have saved some resist energy for themselves. Their reflex saves are terrible. Ophelia's reflex saves are very good. 24.
24. Yeah, with a 24, you manage to get your hands off of the totem, like as you see the light flash And do you have evasion?
No.
Okay, you're going to take half damage as the lightning arcs from, like, lightning shoots down, hitting your totem, and then arcs to you.
Ow!
And you are going to take... So the totem takes half damage because of hardness. And then you would take half again for succeeding at your reflex save. So you don't take any damage because it doesn't bypass your resistance. However, lightning does crackle down the totem.
Oh.
And you see these scorch marks as pieces of it just shoot off.
I don't think it's supposed to do that.
And totem takes 14 points of damage.
Oh. I do have greater make whole, but it's I can't heal an entire object with greater make whole.
No.
I would need regular make whole for that.
Weird. Doesn't make any sense.
It's very strange.
Anyway, but yeah, your totem takes a bit of damage as you see this lightning bolt hit it, and
oh, that's bad.
And the lightning arcs to you and then dissipates into the ground. And some of the dirt around your feet gets melted.
Oh, glass. That's fun.
The rain continues to beat down on all of you, and about an hour has passed with the rain coming down on you, and now I am going to say, this isn't going to really matter while the totems are upright, but if a totem starts to tip while they're wet, you're going to take a -2 to...
Oh, because they're slippery.
Yes. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this. The totems are hollow.
Oh.
Because if it were solid clay, 10 feet tall and 2 feet in diameter, it would be much more than 500 pounds. But, yeah, about an hour goes by, 2 hours.
Would Unia be able to... swap places with Ophelia and cast Mending on, or cast Greater Make Whole on the damaged totem?
Yeah, so you want to switch?
Oh, actually, Make Whole is a 10-foot range.
Oh.
Now, to be clear, it does say one object of up to 5 pounds per level. So
you would not be able to affect it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's way too big.
All right. All right. Well, maybe I can cast it on like a...
It's way too
big. Yeah, it's way too big. Would Mending help at all?
Mending, it probably would. Give me a Knowledge Arcana.
Okay. Unia, Knowledge Arcana. They do not have any ranks in Knowledge Arcana.
Then, yeah, go ahead.
All right. Unia and Ophelia will swap places with Unia taking over on Seamount.
Give me strength checks for each of you as you're switching.
Okay. Ophelia got a... Ophelia got a 10, so let's have her roll again. That's worse. Let's have her roll again. God. Ophelia uses her last hero point.
Okay. What did you roll?
I'm rolling it right now.
No, what did you roll first?
Oh, I rolled a 10.
Ah, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's all your hero points?
Yep. But I did get an 18 on die for a total of 20.
So it's you go to switch and you realize, oh shit, you don't have your hand on it. Then you quickly put it back on before it starts to tilt.
And we'll have Unia make their strength check. They could really do... Some of the worst rolls could be going to Unia right now. It would be fine. That's a 10, so they need to reroll as well. Yeah.
Just hero point down.
Yeah.
We're burning through them today.
I am rolling like shit.
Yeah.
I am rolling like absolute garbage. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop using this die. Dice jail for you. Because that was a 7. I can't roll above a 10 for some reason.
You got a 7?
Yes.
And you're spending another?
Yes.
Okay.
It's bullshit.
So you're not keeping any hero points here?
What do you mean?
So are you spending like all your hero points?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah. Ophelia's out. Damien's out.
Ah!
What'd you get?
I got a natural 1!
All right. So a natural 1. 5th hero point. It's going to start tipping.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
It is now tipping. You can try to catch it.
Yes.
But you are going to take a -1 on this.
Can Lenore help?
Yes.
All right.
It's within Lenore's reach, so I would say that Lenore would be able to help.
Yes, I would love... does that give Unia +2, or does it allow Lenore to roll it? Or?
You both roll strength checks.
Okay. Okay. Here's Unia's. Unia got a 2. Jesus Christ.
Lenore's going to have to roll a strength check for her own as well.
Okay.
-2 on both.
Lenore got a 16 on die for a total of 23.
Okay, and the other one?
Oh.
So you catch
Yes.
Unia's as it starts to fall.
And a 14 on her own.
Total of 14?
Yes.
Yours, yours is still standing, so.
Yes.
It doesn't need to. Okay, so you.
Lenore is like
You reach over to get it, and you catch Unia's, and you realize that yours is slightly off axis, but you still have it held in position.
help.
And then
Oh no.
I got a 2. So Damien.
No. Is is resist energy down?
Yes, it would be done
Okay,
by now.
okay.
It's been like 2 hours
Yeah, okay.
of being in this rain.
That's fine.
So a bolt of lightning is going to come down at you. Give me a reflex save, Damien.
Okay. 17?
Damien, you do not manage to pull your hands away in time.
Oh no.
So you take 22 points of electricity damage reduced by whatever your normal reduction is.
Okay, 17 points.
As electricity arcs down the
Start a sneezing fit for the ages.
Yeah. Okay. So Damien, your totem takes 16 points of damage, and you take 22.
Damien begins emitting the smell of burnt hair.
Do you have electricity resistance?
I do. I have electricity resistance 5.
Okay, so
17 points of damage.
nice.
Ow! Fuck!
All right, and actually, where the bolt came up, it actually shoots like you see your clothes have been burnt away where the bolt hit you.
God damn it.
And you can actually see like this lightning bolt like scar coursing up your arm and onto your neck.
So there's like a little bit of a Jacob's ladder going between
Yeah.
Damien's horns.
But yeah, you got a pretty nice scar on your arm now.
Ow! Fuck!
And it's got that like fractal pattern going up.
I do love those lightning bolt scars. They're very cool looking.
For you, it's like sort of a like pale lavender. where
Whoa,
it is.
Damien, that looks so cool.
Actually, no, it would be red right now because it's fresh.
Fucking hurts!
Yes, and the lightning continues. We're getting into about the 2.5 hour mark of rain coming down on you. Like water is pooling in the spaces beneath the totems and running off the bolt rock in little rivers of muddy water. You guys are actually at this point. It's actually getting like really muddy.
Oh.
You're starting to kind of sink into the ground a little bit.
No! Oh no! Damien's tail is thrashing very angrily. Ophelia's like kind of enjoying it.
Up to the 3 hour mark. Lightning striking the surrounding area. It doesn't seem that much is coming after you. About now, I do need everybody to make strength checks because it's been, I think, 12 hours now.
Yes.
Actually, I'm going to be going into 13 hours now.
All right. Okay.
I was a little caught up in the lightning.
New die. Maybe it will roll better. Let's start with Damien. Damien got a total of 18.
Okay. You hold it steady.
Oh, Unia got a 3. And you know what? I've spent enough hero points. I think we're gonna hold off on further hero points. So Unia's thing will begin tipping. I think Lenore's gonna reach out and support it again.
Yep.
And so we'll have Lenore. So with the slippery penalty and the tipping penalty, Lenore's take 10. So Lenore's take 10 right now is still...
if you're doing it as a reaction, you can't take 10.
Cool. All right, I will roll.
You would have to roll in that
All right.
circumstance. But if it's just standing, you can take 10. If you
Okay,
want.
I will have Lenore roll. Lenore got a 14.
Okay. That's standing still, or
That's to try to catch the one that's falling. I think I may need Trinia's assistance with a gallant inspiration.
yes. Yeah, Trini will spend a gallant inspiration. I'll give you 2d4. 2. So 16. 3. So 19. You, as the magic coils around your arm and sort of braces, you feel like something pushing up against the back of your hand and holding it in place.
Thank you.
And you write it.
And then Lenore
Trinia's
will,
down a second level spell.
Lenore will make a strength check for her own, because now I'm holding 2.
-2 on this one. You don't include the slippery one.
Oh, no.
Well,
I may have Lenore reroll this one.
Yeah.
I got a 3 on die.
oh no.
I don't think she's had to do it. She's only had to do 1 reroll today, so let's reroll it. And that's an 18 on die, so
Okay.
she's
You
fine.
managed to, with the power of the harrow and hammers and stuff.
Yeah,
You managed to keep
hammers.
it.
Lenore thinks of the beating and attack from all sides,
And you managed to.
and she fights. She fights harder than she's ever fought before.
Yes.
Well, there was the time in Sredna. That was probably
Nice.
harder. Ophelia time. Ophelia got a 12, and she's all out of hero points.
Total 12?
A total of 12.
With the penalty?
The total of 10 with penalty?
Wait, no, you don't have a penalty, do you? Because you're holding it with both hands.
Yeah. But it is slippery,
Yes.
so I don't think that's enough. I think it's a DC.
Wait, no, it's standing still.
It's standing still, so you need a 12.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 12 would be good in this circumstance.
Okay. But I thought I took a penalty because it's slippery.
No, only if it's tipping.
Okay.
Because if it's stable, then it's not moving, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter that it's slippery.
Okay.
Trinia's starts to tilt though.
Oh no!
Now because Lenore just caught the other one,
She can't catch this one.
she can't catch this one because it's an immediate action.
And nobody else can reach.
Okay, so do you want her to? Does Trinia have hero points remaining?
She does.
How many does she have?
She has 6 left. Let's
Damn.
have her reroll.
Okay, so you're spending a hero point.
Yes.
I like this challenge. It lets me get rid of hero points. Hero point for Trinia. Let's re-roll that strength check. And you see like an ephemeral hammer like push against the side, not hit it,
Yes.
but just like push at the tip just to stabilize it.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
It's a wonder.
And is that everybody?
That is everybody.
All right. You're good for another 12 hours? No. We're coming up on we're just past 36, going on 37 hours here.
Oh boy.
Let's roll some more lightning chances.
Oh boy. Oh, can I have Unia try to cast mending on Seamount?
What does mending do in terms of mechanics?
I don't know.
1d4 hit points to the object.
Okay.
So just give me a d4.
All right. And then I can cast it again. 4 hit points. Hey. Oops.
All right.
I moved it.
So you cast mending, and it begins to. You see the clay reshape to fill in the spots that were damaged by the lightning. However, as it does so, you see basically it warps the clay to basically push from one spot to another.
Oh.
And some of the sigils are disrupted.
Oh. I'm not going to try that again.
And it stops glowing.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Actually, I don't think it would stop glowing. But some of the sigils are disrupted. It's not quite right. Like, imagine there was text written on it and somebody took like the smudge tool in Photoshop and just...
Oh dear. Don't... If you thought I accidentally did something to this totem, I didn't.
Uni, I've been right here watching the whole time. Let's not cast mending on these things again. I didn't realize what you were doing. I've been very focused on holding my totem.
It took you like 10 minutes to cast it too. You guys were very focused on the lightning and not getting struck by lightning and stuff.
Yeah.
30 minutes go by, more rain. It's just miserable at this point.
Ophelia, her tail comes out, and she just sort of like stands in the rain. She's actually pretty happy looking about it.
Amazing.
It feels nice.
Amazing. So we're at 15 hours now in this day.
Yeah.
As the sun starts to set, like we're sort of in the twilight time, and basically because the clouds are only above you, you get the light coming in from the side of the clouds.
Oh, that's so epic.
And you get like one of the best lighting conditions ever, where you get like full sunlight coming in from the side.
There's a fucking rainbow over Flameford.
Clouds over here. However, as the sun basically starts to sink, the clouds dissipate.
And we are left standing in mud.
Yes.
Oh, that was terrible.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah, you weren't the one holding 2 totems for most of that. My fucking arms.
As the rain dies down, the thunder dissipates, the clouds just disappear into nothingness. You see the golden energy off to the east that was rising up into the air, spreading out and sort of like scattering it.
I'm going to need to have a talk with whoever did that.
My fucking arms. There, the scar, or where the lightning sort of coursed up Damien's arms is starting to blister a bit. It looks like it hurts pretty bad.
Do you want to heal?
I think I would, yes. I'm gonna have Unia. Did they have?
You got a cure spell.
Yeah, Unia has cure light wounds today. They will cast it. Actually, they have a wand of cure serious.
Okay.
We'll have them pull that out.
You pull out your wand of cure serious and you give it a flick.
Yep.
And you reach over and boop, Damien.
Yes. Damien heals 20 points of damage. The blisters on his arms heal up.
But the scar remains.
The scar remains. If you would like, I can have Lenore roll a strength check to hold on to Unia's totem while they are casting.
Yep. 2 strength checks.
Yes.
Because you got to support yours.
Yes. Okay. Lenore, this is for Unia's. This is for Seamount, rather, named by Ophelia. Natural 20. And for Pilts, a 14.
So you hold them aloft.
Yes.
You stand there in the mud. Soaked. Miserable. As the sun begins to drift down in the western sky toward the peaks of the Wyvern Mountains. Give me a perception check.
Oh, shit. Okay. Group check?
Group check.
All right. Unia. Now, is it dim light or darkness now?
This is not going to matter. This is a sound-based.
Oh, okay. Okay. Unia got a 21. Lenore.
Oral Ophelia. And Trinia.
Lenore got a 19. Damien got a 26. Oh, Trinia got a 28.
Okay. All right. So among you, Damien and Trinia, you're soaked and miserable, and you're like, how can anything be worse? Trinia's got like makeup running that she did up.
You look beautiful,
2 days ago.
honey.
She did makeup 2 days ago, and it's all fucked up now. She sweated off most of it, but now the rest of it, her hair, which is usually nice and fancy, is all fucked up now. However, you guys notice first distant rumbling.
Oh no.
It's a fucking worm!
And the ground shaking beneath your feet.
Fuck!
And you see down about 60 feet below you, surrounding Bolt Rock, just this, you hear first the sound of gravel crunching and these reverberations through the quite loose stone now, and then breaching the surface, what looks like a dorsal fin.
Oh no.
First one, then another,
Dun,
then another.
dun.
6 fins breach the surface, circling Bolt Rock.
Oh my god.
What are you guys doing?
Okay,
I'm gonna put up a tracker.
I would like Damien would like to make a knowledge check on land sharks. Is that a nature check?
I believe it's actually an Arcana check.
Okay.
But you could roll nature if you want.
I will roll Arcana. I have a better mod. 30.
Seeing this fin protrude from the ground, you are immediately shot through with realization as you recognize this from probably one of your magical beast studies as the fin of a creature sometimes called a land shark. A bullet.
A bullet!
The creation of some unknown arcanist in millennia past, the bullet has bred true to become one of the fiercest predators of the hills, burrowing rapidly through the earth just beneath the surface, sometimes with its armored fin cutting a distinctive wake behind it. The bullet launches itself free of stone and soil to tear into its prey without remorse, giving rise to the common appellation land shark.
Oh, fuck.
Bullets are notoriously foul-tempered, attacking far larger creatures with no regard for personal safety.
Oh, no.
Solitary beasts, except for the occasional mated pair, they spend most of their time patrolling the perimeters of territories that can stretch up to 30 miles, hunting game and pursuing interlopers with a fury that shakes the hillsides. Bullets are perfect eating machines, consuming bone, armor, and even magic items with their powerful jaws and churning stomach acid. Lacking other food, the bullet might gnaw an inanimate object. Yet, for unknown reasons, no bullet voluntarily consumes elf flesh. Peccadillo, many point to as evidence that elven wizardry was involved in their creation. Dwarves are also rarely eaten by the beasts, though the bullet still slaughters members of either race on sight.
Ah, damn it.
Halflings, on the other hand, are among the beast's favorite meals.
Oh, God.
And no halfling with any sense ventures into bullet country casually. You got, okay, so let's see. You got a 30?
Yes.
1 for getting it. You get 3 effects.
Okay, what are their senses? Learned from last time.
They have dark vision 60 feet, low light vision, scent, and tremor sense.
Oh, God. Okay.
1 more? Or 2 more?
2 more. What are their attacks?
They have a bite and 2 claws
Okay.
for melee attacks.
And, what are their defensive abilities?
They don't have any unique defensive abilities, but they do have 2 special attacks.
Oh, okay. Would I be able to ask about the special attacks?
I can either give you the list or give you one of them.
Give me the list.
They have one called Leap and one called Savage Bite.
Okay.
All right, and with that, what are you guys doing to get ready?
Okay, so Unia is going to cast a communal airwalk,
Nice.
and we can all lift ourselves off the ground. Let me make sure that's a thing that they can cast on everybody. It's creatures touched, so if you want, I can have Lenore make checks again.
Yeah.
As Unia goes around to touch people, basically they just need to move around the party.
Yes.
and then come back to their spot.
However, Lenore would need to. That's Lenore spending her action this round to stabilize.
Yes. Lenore doesn't have any special buffs for this, so. That is a 13 to hold up Unia's, and to hold up her own.
That's after penalty.
Penalty.
-2. For
Oh no, that's an 11.
So it's gonna start tipping.
Trinia.
Trinia, gallant inspiration.
Yes.
Okay. You go, Trinia, help!
I have one job.
How many? She's cast 1. This is 2 gallant inspiration.
Yes.
Oh gosh, a 7. So.
So
you're good.
So we're fine.
And yours.
And uno mas. That is a 22. After
fine.
penalty 20.
You're fine. Okay. So Lenore's holding the totems. Unia casts communal airwalk.
Yeah, and everybody just takes like one step into the air. Damien would like to. I suppose Lenore can't hold Damien's totem as well this turn.
You only have 2 hands.
Stick out a leg. So Damien might have to wait and hold on to his own.
Trinia's gonna. So first round, Trinia's gonna cast heroism on Lenore.
Would Damien be able to use spell combat to cast a spell and hold on to his totem?
Yes. However, if you're doing an action like that and holding your totem, you're gonna take a -4 on the strength check.
Oh shit!
Because you're doing other motions with your free hand.
Can I spend points to? Oh, that's for the concentration check.
Yep.
If I let it go, will it start to tip?
You could give it a shot. So the strength checks that you've been making are for 6 hours of standing.
Okay.
So
okay,
maybe it'll be good.
Okay. Damien is going to cast Wall of Fire.
Wall of Fire. Where?
So let me do a 20-foot ring pointing outward that's focused on Lenore. So I'll just add that to Lenore's aura.
20 foot in diameter?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
Yes.
All right, so this is 1 round. Fuck. Is Ophelia doing anything?
Ophelia would like to pull out her mithril dueling sword.
Okay.
And be prepared. So she's holding on to the totem with one hand and holding out her dueling sword with the other.
Right. So Lenore's holding. Unia cast airwalk. Trinia's putting heroism up on Lenore. So Lenore gets heroism, and then she's gonna start telling jokes. I don't have material prepped for this. It's like Damien puts up the wall of fire.
We're putting up buffs faster than a speeding bullet.
Is anybody else drawing weapons? Because it's a standard action to cast a spell, and then a move action to draw a weapon.
Lenore is holding 2 totems.
Okay, so you cannot.
So yeah.
Also, I should note, if you're fighting, you can. If you have 1 hand free, it's a -4 penalty on the strength check to hold your thing.
Okay.
If you want to use a 2-handed weapon, you gotta let go.
Okay.
Second round of the bullets circling the bottom of the cliff. What are you doing?
Unia would like to cast Blade Barrier. Now, this is the same sort of spell as Ring of Fire, or as Wall of Fire. But I can make it a little bigger. Would I be able to set it down around where the bullets are currently circling?
What's the range?
It's medium.
Okay.
Wall of whirling blades up to 20 feet long per level, or a ringed wall of whirling blades with a radius of up to 5 feet per 2 levels. Either form is 20 feet high.
Let me see. What's the radius of this place? So, you would need, so you can do a 40-foot radius circle, right? Actually, can you do a 50-foot radius circle?
5 feet per 2 levels. I can do a 30-foot radius circle.
So you wouldn't be able to get it around Bolt Rock.
Yeah, but could I do like a semicircle around like half of Bolt Rock?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Just so that I start hitting them and doing damage to them and maybe scaring them away.
Now they are submerged right now.
Oh,
So
they're
you'd only
submerged.
You'd only be
okay.
hitting their fins.
Okay, I don't want to try that.
They have like improved cover.
All right, never mind. Can I do that in a...
Which I think for AoEs means it doesn't really do anything to you.
Can I make it concentric with the wall of fire and like have it like take up the same ring?
Yeah.
Like just making a ring around us?
Now that's if you pass through it, right?
Yes.
So basically just have it 5 feet bigger.
Oh, no.
That would
the
be-
same size. The same size.
Same size.
Yes. So we have a wall of fire and a blade barrier taking up the same spot.
Okay. So we've got 2 circles, one dealing fire damage, one dealing force damage. All right, Damien, second turn.
Damien would like to draw his cards
Okay. You got a deck of cards.
and hold on to his totem.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's a move action.
Oh, I guess you couldn't actually spell combat because you'd have to take your hand off the totem.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. All right, Ophelia.
Ophelia has airwalk. Ophelia is actually going to still holding on to the totem. Ophelia is sort of going to one-handed walk up around and sort of up to the top of the totem and sort of hold it up like around the top.
Okay. Do you need to make fly checks or anything like that?
Airwalk? No.
Okay. And then Trinia is going to...
With that in mind, she is going to put away the human bane dueling sword and pull out the masterwork light crossbow.
Close. They're too far away right now. So she's like, I think when they get closer, I could try to turn one of them to our side.
Awesome.
I don't know if it'll work, but I'll try it. However, for this round, what she's going to do... She's going to put up grease on the entryway over here.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Okay. So you got violet flames surrounding you, a blade barrier around you, grease on the entryway, and she's going to keep trying to lighten the mood. Uses up a round of Bardic Inspiration.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Did we already do Unia for this round?
I do not believe so.
Okay, Unia.
Oh no, wait, they cast blade barrier.
Oh yes.
That was what they did.
Lenore, you're just holding.
Yeah, Lenore would like to rage actually. Rage hold. As her arms stretch, so that she can potentially reach any wobbling.
Okay. Third round. They dive. So they're circling Bolt Rock for a moment, and then the fins just... You see the upended dirt around them just mound up.
I hope that some of them appear outside of the barriers so
Yes.
that they don't, so they have to come through them.
So again, I'm gonna go clockwise. Unia.
Unia would like to begin casting Summon Monster 5 for their 1d3 shadows.
Damien.
Damien is going to so Damien is holding concentration on the wall of fire right now. I think that's how that works.
What?
No.
Oh yeah, it is concentration. Yeah. Do you want to move up?
Blade barrier is not actually concentration.
Do you want to get off the ground?
Yeah.
So you're 10 feet up?
Yes, Damien would like to walk off the ground.
Okay. So you're up at the top of your totem?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Unia would like to 5-foot step up into the air.
You just basically mime walking up a
Yeah.
step and do it.
Yeah. And yeah, so everybody's off the ground. So can Lenore just take one step up just to get a couple inches off the ground? while she's still holding on to the
You'd
other.
be a couple inches off the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Ophelia's in the air, and Damien's in the air, and Unia's in the air. Is Trinia in the... Oh, wait.
Yeah, Trinia is up in the air. She's going to cast invisibility on herself.
Nice. I think Damien is going to cast... Because Damien didn't cast a spell. Damien's going to cast invisibility on Ophelia.
Okay. Lenore is holding...
Lenore is holding. Lenore is hold.
Yes.
She could potentially spend some rage to cast something on herself. I think she will. I think she's going to spend 12 rounds of rage to cast Mirror Image on herself.
Nice. How many images?
6. 6 Lenores.
6 Lenores. Okay. All right, mirror image up. And I think that we've gone in the circle now.
Yep.
Unia.
1d3.
The rumbling is growing louder.
1d3 shadows appear.
1d3 shadows appear. We'll add them to the thing later.
Yes.
And
3!
Damien.
3 shadows.
3 shadows.
Again.
Nice.
I've had
the shadows of the 3 Eridanite priests that died in the burning of the Temple of Eridan come to your side.
Yes.
Just coiling smoke just forms into a solid shape. Well, not a solid shape, but roughly the shape of 3 priests.
And then Unia is going to grab a hold of their totem again so that Lenore can let go.
Gotcha. Lenore, let's go. Damien, what are you doing?
So Damien is up on his thing. He's going to charge his cards with +3 flaming, I believe, is what we're up to now.
No, most of you are 10 feet up, right?
Yes, most of us are 10 feet up. Oh, I suppose Unia would make another 5-foot step up and go back to their spot 10 feet
Lenore
up.
is only like a couple inches.
Yes. She's going to try to move up this turn. Now she's only holding on to one totem again. So yes, Unia is going to cast. Okay, so they cast Blade Barrier already. They're going to cast Blessing of Fervor on the party.
Nice. What does that do?
Blessing of Fervor has a floating bonus that you can pick what you want to do. There are a few different options that act like haste, but there's also some other nice things. I am not a robot. I need to find images with stairs. You can choose to increase your speed by 30 feet. You can choose to stand up as a swift action without provoking an attack of opportunity. You can make 1 extra attack as part of a full attack action using your highest base attack bonus. Or you can gain a +2 bonus on attack rolls and a +2 dodge bonus to AC and reflex saves. Or you can cast a single spell of 2nd level or lower as if it were an enlarged, extended, silent, or still spell.
Nice.
So that's very nice for our spellcasters in the party. Yep, Ophelia waits.
And Trinia is going to be like, Ophelia, where are you?
I'm up here.
You're still standing in like the same spot?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm waving my hand around. Touch my hand.
Okay. Ophelia will.
Touch my hand.
Will 5-foot step, or we'll move. Actually.
You're within reach.
Oh yes, Ophelia would like to reach and touch Trinia's hand.
Trinia's basically waving around in the squares between you two.
And so Ophelia waves out and touches the hand.
All right, you touch her hand. It takes roll misstep.
I have blind fight.
Sure.
Okay, we'll do low. We hit.
Okay.
Oh no!
Reroll.
A reroll.
Does it improve blind fight at this level?
I think it is. I rolled another 60.
Oh my god!
Let me see what improved blind fight does. I think it lets you ignore anything.
I have heroism for you, hon. Just touch my hand.
It lets you ignore.
Grab my hand.
It lets you ignore the mischance for less than total for concealment.
It's total concealment, though.
Yeah.
just waving. They're just waving our hands around, and neither of us.
As soon as you touch my hand, anybody who touches my hand is gonna get a heroism.
Okay. God.
I probably should have waited to cast invisibility, shouldn't I?
I would like Ophelia to be holding an attack action.
No, your action. You tried.
You're
to
right.
touch,
You're right.
touch
I tried to touch Trinia's hand.
Yes.
You're right. You're right.
All right. And Lenore, you doing anything special this round?
Yeah, Lenore would like to, still holding on to her own totem, walk up 10 feet.
Okay. You have a weapon out?
While I'm moving, I can indeed pull a weapon
And
out.
draw a weapon?
Let's see. I will pull out my +1 short spear.
Nice. There you go. I haven't seen that one in a while.
No!
Great.
Haven't used that one for a while.
Fourth round, the rumbling is growing louder. You're no longer touching the ground, so you can't really tell, but it's loud.
We can
Like
feel it.
like a train running underground.
I imagine because the totems are hollow, we can hear sort of like a ooh
Yeah.
from inside the totems as they vibrate from the shaking of the ground. And Damien's gonna hold an attack action. Ophelia's gonna hold an attack action. Everyone's holding attack actions.
Okay, everyone holds attack actions for the fourth round.
Yeah, the 1d3 shadows are floating around.
Oh, wait. Ophelia, do you want to try to touch Trinia's hand again?
Yes, I would love to try to touch
Get my
Trinia's
hand!
hand. 84!
Oh, God.
Come on! Roll low for once. There we go. There we go. Ophelia manages to reach out and high five Trinia, like sort of clumsily, and receives a heroism.
All right.
Blessing of Fervor ticks down again. I think we're down to 9 rounds on Blessing of Fervor.
Trinia is going to cast Haste on everybody.
Yeah!
So everybody has Inspire Courage up. Everybody's going to have Haste up.
All right.
Right.
All bonuses don't stack.
So there's 9 rounds of Blessing of Fervor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And... Oh, wait. 9 rounds of Haste. Well, the... You do have things from Blessing of Fervor that you can do in addition to
Yes,
Haste.
no, Uni is being cranky.
Okay. So, but yes, they do not stack. However, right, at this point...
I strongly dislike this.
So,
When I was younger, I lived in the upper Great Plains. About 4 or 5 times a summer, we would have tornado warnings. And usually 1 or 2 of those would be credible, get into your basement, and wait for it all to blow over. This feels like that.
so, at this point, this is really D5, but we're so proud.
Oh my god. Yes, I'm sitting in the basement. We have the manual crank for power radio on, listening to the reports of the touchdown tornado as it roars through a field somewhere nearby. Damien would like to cast Mirror Image on himself.
Before you do that, before you do that,
Okay.
as the rumbling gets more significant, Trinia, Lenore, and Ophelia, give me a strength check.
Okay. So I'll have you roll for Trinia. I will roll for Ophelia and for Lenore.
As the jostling of your, as the rumbling of your totems grows significant, and they start to dip.
Okay. Lenore got a 2 on die, so we're gonna re-roll that. Oh, do I get a bonus because I'm raging?
What's your bonus to attack rolls?
+3.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah. I really think that it should have a bonus to your strength checks. So,
then that's actually a 12. Is that sufficient? Or do I rolled a 2 on die, but I have a +10 because I'm raging?
No, it's shaking too much.
Okay, we'll re-roll.
Hero point?
Yep. Is a 14 sufficient?
No.
Oh fuck! I need Lenore to hold on to her so she can help other people.
Are you keeping your hero points, or?
Oh god. Oh fuck. God. Let's spend one more. Okay, that's a 22.
Oh, you spent really?
Yes. I have one
22,
remaining.
you have it.
All right.
You stabilize it. Ophelia and
Yes.
Trinia, though.
Ophelia, who has no hero points remaining. Oh no! Ophelia also got a 2 on die, for a total of 4.
Yeah. I don't think you can stop this.
Yeah, no.
Yours is going to fall over.
No!
It's going to take
Stony McStoneface, no!
3d8, or was it 3d6 damage?
I'm so sorry, Stony!
It's taken some damage. It's a little cracked, but not like thoroughly damaged.
Okay.
However, oh right, and Trinia also has to roll to keep hers stable.
I made an assumption, and it's made an ass of me and Umption.
Ah.
I spent so many hero points.
Trinia got a 5. Are we keeping that, or are we re-rolling?
Let's do one reroll.
Okay. Re-roll.
She has many hero points. Oh
Natural
no!
1.
Oh no!
Natural 1.
I think that one tips over.
So, natural 1, Trinia's falls over as well, also taking 3d6 points of damage as it hits the ground. However, hers just gives a hollow and it does not overcome harness.
Oh, that's nice.
However, I also have bad news for you. Whatever. Stony McStoneface is going to assume the party submission position as it falls sideways. The ground starts to shake. Lenore holds hers. Trinia's and Ophelia's fall over. And then, bursting up out of the ground, jaws open wide, like it's like a whale, like a trained whale jumping for a extended fish. A bullet comes bursting out of the ground, and it's going to make a bite attack. It's directly under Stony McStoneface. Hi, I want to reveal something to you.
Oh my god!
It's going to make an attack roll.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Okay, it comes up out of the ground, jaws open, going for Ophelia. However, between Ophelia and the bullet, there is a totem. So when its jaws snap shut, reaching for Ophelia, instead of hitting her, it hits Stony McStoneface.
Oh no!
And let's see, as its jaws clamp down.
I'm so happy we named one of these Stony McStoneface.
And a series of fractaline cracks just form around Stony McStoneface. It doesn't shatter, but it is very damaged. It has the broken condition now.
Stony, no! Stony, no!
And the jaws snap shut, and it's gripping Stony McStoneface in its jaws. And
I think everyone's held actions go off.
well, they can do that next time.
Oh!
A curse of the Crimson Throne!
To Have and To Roll is produced by David Clark and Katie Duckshire. The Pathfinder RPG and the Curse of the Crimson Throne Adventure Path are property of Paizo and are used in accordance with their community use policy. This session featured music from Michael Ghelfi Audio. See the description for a full track list. Sound effects were produced by Syrinscape. You can find more sound effects for your own tabletop games over at Syrinscape.com. We are on BlueSky at To Have and To Roll. Rain is at Rain0, that's RANE and the number 0. Daft is at Doc Prodigy. We are also on Tumblr, tohaveandtoroll.tumblr.com. We will be back again in 2 weeks as the Cover of Night continue in their arduous trial. Keep your fingers crossed for them. Next time. Bye!
Hold on. Baby has a bag.
Percy has a bag. Should I move you to the other room with your bag, baby?
He likes his bag.
He's so cute.
He's a baby.
Happy New Year from Percy.
And
Let's just make that noise one more time for good measure. Okay.
hello.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome back. Sorry, we had a brief break there because it's New Year's Eve here.
Hey.
Now it's the new year.
Yay.
We took a little break. We had a little scotch.
Mm-hmm.
And your people are still standing on Bolt Rock.
They've been standing there all year so far.
If we're any looser or we miss any rules, blame the scotch.
It's very Princess,
what are you doing? Princess, what are you doing? Baby, stop. Princess, stop. Damn it, cat. Get back here. Get out here. Princess. Fuck! Fuck! Can you give me a...
I'm getting
it. Okay. Sorry, she was knocking everything off the back of my desk.
It's okay.
And I spilled tea on my lap. We ordered shrimp cocktail from a nice restaurant to have it delivered here. And they said it was $4 for each shrimp cocktail that you got. We bought 2 for 2 of us. Yes. It was 2 shrimp. It was 2 shrimp. There were more shrimp in the pasta that we got to go with it. I've never seen shrimp sold by the shrimp.
Shrimp sold?
I've seen them sold by the pound.
Yes.
I'd be like, I'll take 1 pound of shrimp, please.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. But buy the shrimp.
Buy the shrimp.
And not only that, but $4 per shrimp.
Yeah. They were not... they were not $4 shrimp.
They were big shrimp.
They were big.
They were good shrimp.
Yes.
They were not $4
They were
a
not
piece
$4 shrimp. The pasta was also not $32 worth of pasta.
God, no.
That was like it was like what I would make if I didn't really have all the ingredients that I wanted.
Yeah.
There was rough chopped garlic in it. There was all this stuff. Anyway, sorry. You guys aren't listening to this for all that.